Hello, everybody! What is up, fellow geeks? Super Geek Girl here, coming to you live from our little spooky neck of the woods. Hope you guys are having a lovely Sunday. Happy Gay Lawyer Sunday, everybody! We are back at it again. All right, what do we got today? Who do we got? Hello, Sleepy. Hello, Legit. Hello, Zach. And hello, Gabe. Welcome, welcome, guys. So glad to meet you all. Or meet you all. Hello. See you all. I've met you all already. Well, I mean, not in real life, but y'all know what I mean. I got to meet Ryan Drummond. Wait. Hold up. You mean the OG voice of Sonic, Ryan Drummond? Is that who you're talking about? Because if that's the case, I am extremely jealous of you right now. he was my one of my favorite VAs for Sonic. If that's the case, I am extremely jealous of you. But good for you. Good for you. That's awesome. Let's see. Has anybody been watching Dandadan? You know, I was actually just talking about that yesterday. Oh, it actually was him! Oh! Lucky! I'm so jealous! But I'm glad you got to meet him! That's awesome! Yeah, so I did watch the first episode of Dan Dan Dan. I think Friday I watched it. And just a quick recap of my thoughts. I can see why everybody is hype about this series. The art and the animation are amazing. I'm a big fan of the two leads. Abby and AJ have done an amazing job with Momo and Okarun. So yeah, it's great. The only thing that's kind of holding me back is the fact that the female lead was almost essayed by aliens in the first episode. That was a little much. That was a little much for me. But otherwise, I'm very much interested, and I'm willing to give it a chance and see where it goes. So I'm really into really excited to check out more of Dan Dan Dan. I met him at a excuse me. Excuse me, allergies are really bad today. Blech. Speaking of stuff that I watched, I did finally get to watch the new episode of Digital Circus. I watched that just earlier today, and wow. Great episode. Great episode. The horrible not Cthulhu, but the horrible zombie CG monster, not my favorite. That was pretty awful. I had to look away from the screen anytime that thing was on the screen. But the story itself was really, really cool. At the risk of spoilers, seeing this particular side of Kinger was really, really cool. And you know what it was kind of giving me vibes of? I don't know how many of y'all watch Adventure Time or saw Adventure Time. But there's a particular episode with the Ice King and Marceline. I got big vibes of that episode in particular. Watching episode 3, and if y'all are familiar, I think you guys can see where I'm going with this. But amazing episode, very good, very, very good. I love that we got more development for Kinger. Kane drew a bee in that episode. Would you call that AIR? You know, I'm not sure what that would classify as. I was actually thinking of stealing that V for a bit. I saw a Venn diagram comparing Ice King Old Man McGucket from Gravity Falls and Kinger. Oh, man. Oh, I'd forgotten about McGucket. He kind of went through the same deal, except just slightly different. Oh, that's really good. If you find that again, throw that in the Discord server. I'd like to take a look at that. I gave a project presentation about how AI art is not the future for a new art gallery in front of my AI bro professor. He was not happy after I finished. That is absolutely a win. Good job. Good job. I approve. Stick it to that loser. I'm proud of you. If no one else said it, I'm proud of you. Legit. Good job. Man, every time I see stuff about AI art, it's just depressing news. It's just depressing. It's another VA who's gotten their voice stolen. It's another BS sort of thing. But good on you for taking a stand. I wish I could have seen that. That would have been good. With each episode, I'm convinced that Kane has severe limits to his programming. He was starting to crack there. At that one point. I have like even more concerns and questions about Kane. I was already concerned about him from the beginning, but the fact that like his entire world falling apart, both literally and figuratively for like a split second, is deeply concerning for where this plot is going to go. I'm a little bummed that there wasn't a lot of Jax in this episode, though. Jax is fun, but I'm glad we got to focus on Kinger for a little bit. So yeah. All that to say, Digital Circus, doing great stuff. Big fan. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, please check it out. Check it out while it's still free on YouTube. I know that Netflix got a hold of them, which actually ended up being a good thing for them, so good for them. But check it out on YouTube while you still can. I don't have the same connection to Digital Circus as I do with Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel. Like, I don't like it as much. And that's fine. I understand that it's not everybody's cup of tea. I didn't think I was going to be into it, but I'm actually really enjoying it. But it's definitely not for everybody. I get that. And that's totally fine. What were your thoughts on Zooble in that episode? You know, I'm really curious about Zooble. I mean, the whole time, everybody's been miserable the entire time. Even if they don't show it, they've been miserable the whole time. But it seems like Zooble specifically has her focus on, like, body issues. And it really makes me curious, like, what their lives were like before they came in here. We got, like, a very brief glimpse at Kinger's life, pre-circus. Yeah, that sounds good, pre-circus. So I'm wondering if we're just gonna be getting more and more people's backstories and all that. Zooble is definitely transcoded, specifically non-binary. Yeah, I can see that. Oh no! Hello, Stumpy! Welcome! Thanks for tuning in! I heard Gooseworks saying Digital Circus was only going to have one season with 9 episodes. Oh, really? Oh, I hope it's not just the 9. Well, if okay, hang on. Let me run that back. If it is only going to be 9 episodes, the 3 that I've seen so far are awesome. But they are going to have to wrap up a lot of questions in 6 episodes times, and I don't know how they're going to tackle that. And I'm sure that even more questions are going to be raised before we get answers. So if it is going to be 9 episodes, just the 9, they better be amazing episodes. Murder Drones wrapped up their story in only 8. Yeah, I mean, you can do it. You can do it in a short number of episodes. You can tell a cohesive story in just a few episodes. You just gotta be, like, good with it. Like, we're 3 episodes in, we're a third of a way in, and I have no idea where this story is gonna go with Digital Circus, and that gives me a little cause for concern. But yeah, it's, I hope that there's more Digital Circus, but let's see how they wrap this up. We'll see how we'll see how they wrap it up. That's all I can say about that. Oh, hang on, I gotta...
Excuse me.
Hey, we still haven't gotten Lackadaisy yet. Oh, I want more Lackadaisy. The first episode was incredible. It was so good. And then it just kind of Thank you. It just kind of disappeared into the ether. I want more Lackadaisy. I know that it takes time. I know it takes time, but I want it. I want it. It's so good. Lackadaisy is so good. Ah! Clarification about the Netflix deal. Digital Circus will always be available for free on YouTube. Netflix is just an option for other viewers. Nice! Nice. Okay, great. Glad to hear it. All right. So, now that I'm caught up on my current series, these next few months we're gonna get new Hell of a Boss episodes. Yay! I hope there's more songs. I have had All to You on repeat on my playlist for a while, and I am itching for some new songs. I'm looking forward to it. Although I say that, I bet the next one's gonna be like super duper depressing, and it's just like, no, this isn't what I wanted. Vivsy, why? Lackadaisy is still in production. We've had a few shorts, but nothing on full episodes. I mean, yeah, it's gonna take a while before more Lackadaisy comes out. They are doing an amazing job, and I understand that quality like that takes time. So, as anxious as I am more than willing to wait to give them the time they need to make the next episode of Lackadaisy as incredible as the first one. So I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to wait for quality. And I'm sure with the people involved in Lackadaisy, it's gonna be incredible when season 2 comes. Not season 2, episode 2 comes out, I should say. But yes, now that I'm caught up on my typical stuff, let's get back to it. It's time for some gay lawyers. Here we go. Oh man, I've been looking forward to this. I always look forward to Gay Lawyer Sundays. It's so fun. So, last time. Well, let's get to the start screen. Yes? Hello? Uh-oh. Oh! I can just do that with my controller now. That's not supposed to do that. That's not supposed to happen. Hang on a minute. I gotta reset my controller real quick. Or not. Okay, hang on. I actually do need to reset real fast. I need to reset real fast because my controller's being goofy. All right, let's try it again. Take two. No. You know, I think what's part of the problem with the redeems going off is because my controller is set to some certain buttons that I don't know what they are yet, and that's why things go goofy. But anyway, don't worry. I just needed to reset the game. We're fine. So last time we finished Turnabout Airlines. Our personal flotation device lady was the culprit all along. But there are swirlings of a much bigger plot at play here. Something about an international smuggling ring, Interpol getting involved, and the continuation of Miles Edgeworth's very bad, no good, very bad week. I don't remember how I said that. Awful, terrible, no good, very bad week. That's what it was. Let's see what awful things happened to Edgeworth today. Let's do it. We are going to jump into the Kidnapped Turnabout. Here we go. Episode 3, The Kidnapped Turnabout. March 13th, 10:11 a.m. Question marks?
It's time. Don't worry, Mr. Edgeworth. I'll be following your every move with my binoculars. Good to hear. Now, make sure you don't lose sight of me. I'm counting on you for backup. You can count on me, sir. I have to go. The kidnapper's supposed to contact me soon.
Oh, we're just jumping right in, huh?
Who would have thought that upon my return, I'd be thrust into a kidnapping case. And that I would be the one who have to make the ransom drop off.
That's not good. Oh, look, he's got his ugly suitcase! He's got the ugly suitcase from last time! Oh, that's so good. He really is a good guy. So yes, for those of y'all who forgot, as we were returning to the States after solving the murder, we were contacted by I believe his name was Amano, saying that his son had been kidnapped. So apparently we are doing the drop off for some reason. I don't know why. It's unconfirmed. So yes, this episode 3 takes place directly after 2, but before 1. They're doing the story out of chronological order, which slightly annoys me. I don't like stuff that's told out of chronological order, but we're gonna let that slide.
Let's see. I've checked that the money is all there, safe inside this suitcase. Now all I have to do is await further instructions from the kidnapper.
Have I mentioned, like, how much I love these new hand-drawn sprites? Look at how handsome my boy is. Look at how handsome he is. He looks so good. I mean, I know he's just standing there just holding a phone, but he looks so good. God bless the artists who work on this show. Hello. God bless the artists who work on this game. They are making my boy look so good.
Which I'm expecting to be transferred to my cell phone. I wonder who else is around. This is the meeting place after all.
He's got this stupid freaking...
Oh god, where are we? Wait, where are we?
No, I got boxed! I got boxed! We haven't even started and I got boxed! Alright, I'll hang out in the box for a bit.
Welcome to Gatewaterland! Oh, thank you. And a big hello to you! I'm the Proto Badger! Nice to meet you!
I think I got in the box of shame because I mentioned that edgework was attractive. What the... Isn't that the police mascot? It kind of looks like him, yeah. It took me years to understand what Gatewater Hotel was a reference to in the first game. Yeah, it's reference to the Watergate Hotel, the whole Nixon scandal. I caught that like right away, but I didn't mention it. But I don't know why Blue Badger is hanging out in Gatewater if he's supposed to be the police mascot. I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but I'm sure it's fine.
Excuse me, but were you perhaps thinking of taking a picture of me? A picture? Of you? Sorry, but I'm not interested. Aww, that's too bad. Well, have a good day!
Oh, here we go.
Hello?
Uh-oh, now we're in trouble.
Who are you? You're not Ernest Amano. It sounds like the kidnapper's using some sort of It sounds like the kidnapper's using some sort of voice alteration device. I'm his representative, Miles Edgeworth. Are you a cop? No, I'm a prosecutor.
I'm your father. No.
I know what you're wondering, and yes, I have brought the ransom money with me. I see. In that case, bring the money with you to the stadium. So this person intends to see if I'm being followed,
Oh, is that what you got from that?
Please, Detective Gumshoe. I really need you to come through for me this one time.
What do you mean this one time? Gumshoe's always had your back, dude! Wait. Event schedule. Battle of the... Oh, something or other. I gotta go back and read that. Battle of the Magicians. Max Galactica versus Troupe Garmarier. I recognize Max. I don't recognize that other name. The Gaviners Special Concert. Don't recognize that either. I think those are actually references for Apollo Justice, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know. I don't know what the significance of them is. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I heard that name in connection with Apollo Justice. Also, Gavin. Well, we saw in the Ace Attorney video that Clavier is the lead singer of the Gaviners. So, wow, they're referencing Apollo Justice really early then. Like, I don't know if this was thrown in for the just for the collections or if this was in the original game or not. But if it was in the original game, they're referencing Apollo Justice really early. That's kind of cool.
Edgeworth speaking.
Next, come to the haunted house.
And just how long do you intend to have me wander around for?
That's for me to decide. You don't have much of a choice here, my friend.
I suppose not.
I just love the fact that he is dragging around that ugly-ass suitcase for, like, God knows how long. Like, good for him. It's a call forward, not a call back. It came out before... Oh, okay. It's still cool, though. I like it. I like the lore being established here.
I've arrived.
Go inside.
Oh, the mirrors! The mirrors are kind of... Those reflections are kind of a little unsettling. Uh-oh.
What a dismal place.
That's it. Go through those doors.
Why did we get a cutaway?
Am I being watched from somewhere?
Yeah, no, the money is absolutely in that case, but I just love that it's in the ugly Go-You airline suitcase. That's what I'm freaking out about.
Leave the money and go. Now!
What? Why? What's happening?
I was hoping for an exchange. But maybe I should do as I say for now and not push it.
Okay. So we're leaving.
I couldn't catch even a glimpse of the kidnapper. Perhaps I should keep an eye on this haunted house until police backup arrives.
It worries me that we keep cutting away. That's not a... Uh-oh. Miles! 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 Behind you! Behind you! Miles! Miles! Oh my god! No! Oh my god! How many awful things are gonna happen to Miles? Okay, wait! No! The box can no longer contain me. The box can no longer contain me. What? They are brutalizing my boy! Okay, first he gets held at gunpoint in his office. Well, I mean, not first, but you know what I mean. In the span of a couple of days, dude has been held at gunpoint in his office, has had to confront multiple trauma, has been accused of murder, has been tied up on a plane, has been knocked out several times! Why are y'all bullying Miles so much? Why are y'all bullying my boy? What now? What now? I don't know who's talking now. That guy... Right? Where's my Miles plushie? Where's my Miles plushie? My Miles plushie needs hugs.
My boy needs hugs because he is going through it right now. Oh my god. Who is that? What are they talking about?
Split police. All right. In front of meetup.
I can't move my body. I fear I may faint again.
Miles is having worse luck this week than Maya across 2 whole years. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. And he's tied up again! Why y'all keep tying my boy up? Why y'all keep doing this to him?
Where am I? How long was I out? It wasn't raining like it is now when I made the drop-off. This was supposed to be a simple affair. So why have I been taken hostage as well? I can only assume Detective Gumshoe lost sight of me at some point.
How many times in this game is Edgeworth gonna be tied up? As many times as the plot demands it. Oh my god, my poor baby boy.
The only reason I agreed to be the drop-off man was because of that phone call. It was from Mr. Ernest Amano, the director of the powerful Zaibatsu, the Amano group.
What? Okay, first off, what the hell's up with his ears? Zaibatsu! Oh, wow. That's a name I have not heard in a long, long time. Pour one out for Super Best Friends Play. They used to call themselves the Zaibatsu, which I believe, if I remember correctly, is like... I don't remember what Zaibatsu is actually. I know that Super Best Friends called themselves that jokingly. Hang on. I'm gonna real quick. I think it is kind of in relation to the Yakuza. Okay, here it is. Okay, it's not. Well, I guess depending on how you take it, it could be Yakuza. Zaibatsu is a large Japanese business conglomerate. So he's a big-time businessman. Mr. Amano is a big-time businessman. That's what we need to. That's your Japanese lesson for the day, folks. Please enjoy.
But aside from that, I also owe him a great debt of Aside from that, I also owe him a great debt of gratitude. His only son, Lance, had been kidnapped. I know that Lance is already in his 20s, but I guess some things you never grow out of.
What does that mean?
I can't sit around waiting for someone to come help me. I must escape somehow.
Who? What? So many question marks! So many voices I'm not prepared for!
Who's there? And how dare you laugh at a gentleman's plight?
Oh, yeah! I know who this is! Ladies and gentlemen, the true best girl has arrived! The true best girl has arrived! Yes! It's Kay! Oh my god, y'all. I love this girl. I've never played this game, but I know about this girl. I love her so much. Y'all don't know. I'm gonna have so much fun with her.
Who are you? Are you one of the kidnappers?
A kidnapper? Me? No way! I'm not into such petty crimes. Nope. I'm after something much, much bigger.
I must be worn out from today's ordeal. Focus, Miles!
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry about that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight, one alone soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me! For I am the great thief, Yatagarasu!
Great thief? And did she really just claim to be the Yatagarasu?
Oh, but my real name is Kay Faraday. You can call me Kay. Kay? Good. Glad that's settled. I love her. I love her. She's so cute.
Not quite. I have a mountain of questions for you. But first, if you would be so kind as to remove these ropes.
I wonder, should I remove them? I was actually having a lot of fun watching you make those silly faces. Yeah, like that! Like that right there! Perfect! Aw, hey! There's no need to get all mad and icy glary on me, you know. This rope goes through here, and there you go!
What a relief. I owe you my thanks.
It's okay. You can pay me back in full later.
Now then, what question should I start with? Unfortunately, I could already tell nothing is going to be easy with this cheeky girl.
So yes, we remember, we have heard the Yatagarasu before, in the first case of the game. There was a calling card from the Yatagarasu, but apparently it's this girl. This really has turned into Persona 5. Behold, our Phantom Thief. All right, let's talk about the Great Thief.
You call yourself a great thief, yet are you really a thief at all?
You doubt me? I get it. You think that a young lady like me couldn't possibly be such a big-time thief, right?
That's not the part I have a tough time believing.
I am the real, genuine Yatagarasu, you know. Yep, I'm a pure-blooded great thief. It's a little something I inherited from my predecessor.
In that case, you wouldn't mind if I arrested you then, right?
What? Of course I'd mind! I haven't stolen anything yet! Seriously, I don't know how you can say such a horrible thing to your savior.
That's true. Technically, she hasn't stolen anything in front of me. Yet.
Little pouty face.
When you say you're the Yatagarasu, do you mean you are the Yatagarasu?
Yep. The most righteous of the righteous. The legendary Great Thief. But I inherited the title only recently. So I haven't had a chance to steal anything yet as the second Yatagarasu.
I was not aware that thieves could pass down their titles like that.
But don't worry. I got some big plans in the works.
Big plans, huh? They wouldn't happen to lead to a big arrest, would they?
I knew it. There's just no reasoning with the prosecutor.
I am not the problem here!
I'll have you know that the Yatagarasu has no interest in stealing petty trinkets. There's only one thing. There's one thing and only one thing I want to steal.
Only one thing? And what would that be?
But that's gonna have to wait until we find our way out of here.
Well, at least there is one thing we agree on. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time later to learn more about you.
So, you never told me what your name is, Mr. Prosecutor.
I guess not. I'm Miles Edgeworth.
Oh, now I remember.
How can you remember something I just told you? But she sure is cheery.
right then, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's get out of here. Or not. Oh, Stumpy, welcome back. You missed it. We have the arrival of Best Girl and apparently our weird girl for this game. She's making her appearance late, but she's here now. Gremlin thief. Yes, I love it. I specialize in gremlins, so this will be a fun role for me.
It would seem that we're locked in from the other side.
What? No way! I don't hear you! La 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 la!
Kay, you do remember where you came in from, right? It looks like that might be our only way out of this room.
Whoops. Slight miscalculation. That's a good height to make an entrance from, but I can't jump that high to make an exit.
I suppose we have no choice but to look around and see if we can't find another way out.
Yes! She's great. Okay, immediately love her. Immediately love her. This is the kind of character that I specialize in. This is the kind of character I've been waiting for. Okay, so that's all we can do. Let's see what we can find here.
They're holding a Blue Badger photo rally.
Oh, you didn't know? Plus, it's not just the Blue Badger, it's his whole family, too! He's got a family now?! If there's an anime adaptation of Investigations, they need you, voice singer. I would love to do that! Capcom, if you're watching right now, if you need a voice for Kate Faraday, hello, I'm here! If you manage to snap a shot of every member of the family, you get this really posh prize!
Well, there's a costume head sitting over there. Why not start with a picture of that?
Aw, you can't do that! That's cheating! There's only one of each badger in the park, so you gotta work for it!
Speaking of badgers, there was one sitting against the wall in the haunted house.
Seriously? But somehow, I don't think that one counts, Mr. Edgeworth. You gotta take pictures of the costume ones walking around the park.
So those are the rules of this game? How quaint.
Okay, there's only one badger in each park. There's only one of each badger in the parks. Try to get the whole family. So then, what was the deal with that Five Nights at Freddy's costume sitting there in the back? It took me a second to get that reference, Stumpy. Blue Badger! He left his family behind! God, I miss Steven Universe. Hey! There's something inside the bottom right box! Oh, I think it's a Pink Badger costume.
Pink Badger?
You don't keep up with what's going on in the world, do you? In that case, you better study up on the whole Badger clan with this! No, that's a great question, Miles. What is this thing? Think of it as a Bible of all the things you'll ever need to know about the clan.
Whatever. I suppose I can keep it as a reference guide or something.
Okay, Blue Badger Bible data jotted down. Why did it? It's so weird that they're calling it a Bible. I know that it's not like a religious thing, okay? When they say Bible, it's not like a religious thing. That's just what they call like that's what they call like the big lore book. Okay, so we had Proto Badger, Bad Badger, Blue Badger, and Pink Badger. You guys remember that?
I suppose this means that this is where they keep all the costumes.
Well, it certainly looks that way. It's like the Badger's family's home.
There are 8 boxes, but 7 of them are empty. Which means that 7 of the costumes are in use right now.
But if there's only one of each one wandering around the park, wouldn't only 4 costumes be missing? Why are there 7? Okay, now we're gonna get our answers.
But aren't these badges the mascots of the police force?
Well, I heard that the police had a hand in sponsoring this theme park. Probably because the Gatewater Group owns the police from all... Probably because the Gatewater Group owes the police from all those cases they solved.
They have all the power of the state, and they use it to make a theme park!
I mean, it tracks.
Aw, it's not just any theme park. They have a handcuff-shaped, double-looping roller coaster!
That's quite enough. I'm feeling woozy from just the thought of such a thing.
Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, hey! This looks useful.
And what have we here?
Ah!
Are we gonna finish that thought, ma'am?
Why do I feel a laser-like stare aimed right at me? Did you want to take a look?
Well, don't mind if I do. Ooh, I see. Yes, this is definitely a key! I'm sure it's a key to something!
The something is what is relevant to my interest.
Okay, so we found a key. Let's keep looking around here.
Oh man! Why'd they have to put the window so high up anyway? How was a thief supposed to make her daring escape?
I suppose we could make our way out if we were able to climb on top of these lockers.
Ah, that's pretty clever. You'd make a good thief, yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please don't ever place my name and the word thief in the same sentence again.
No, I need Phantom Thief Edgeworth. I need Phantom Thief Edgeworth so badly, y'all. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know how badly I need Phantom Thief Edgeworth in my life.
Let's see. I wonder if I can jump and grab the top of the locker here.
No, she can't. She can't. She's small. She's small like me. I feel your pain, madam. I feel your pain of being a small.
Oh man! Why'd they have to make such ginormous lockers anyway?
Even if we wanted to use these lockers, we would need some sort of a foothold.
What about the box? Can you pull a box there? Actually, that may not be a great idea. No. Here's what you do. You take this box here. This box here that's got the pink head in it, because that's the one that has the most stuff in it. Put it there, and then you can step up and out. Didn't we make a crossover between Ace Attorney and Persona on the Discord server? Yes, we have. It's never gone away. It's never gone away. Let's see. Oh, probably should pick up my cell phone.
Isn't this my phone? It looks like it made it through the ordeal intact.
If only there was a way for us to contact someone on the outside.
Ah, but we do have a way. Right here.
There was a cell phone here this whole time?
If I'm right, Detective Gumshoe should have contacted the precinct for backup by now. Mr. Edgeworth! Sir! Are you okay? I was so worried, sir! I'm fine. I was knocked unconscious for a spell by the kidnapper. That's all. I'm sorry, sir! I'm such a failure! If only I had lost sight of you! Detective, we don't have time for this. Have the police set up a perimeter. Have the police set up a perimeter right now! Well, you don't gotta worry about that, sir. I already got the boys working on that. But in doing that, I sorta... What's wrong, Detective?
Uh-oh. Who? What? I don't know who this is, so I don't have a voice for them.
Sorry to butt in, but I'm afraid you're going to have to make do with me. Who is this?
Oh! Never mind! I know who this is! Oh, we can't see how cool he looks, but I know who this is! Okay. We're about to meet the two best characters in this game back to back. We're about to meet the two best characters back to back. Ah! Okay, no, I gotta get a cool voice. I gotta get a cool voice for him. Yeah, we saw a glimpse of him in Ace Attorney recap video. Yes. Lubu. Shut up, his name ain't Lubu! It's Shidong! Alright, I cannot do, like, I can't do a cool guy voice, but I will do the best that I can, so bear with me. Lubu is less sophisticated and handsome. Yeah.
Shirong Lang of Interpol. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard a great deal about you. So why exactly is an Interpol agent like yourself involved in a domestic kidnapping case? Don't sweat the details. A crime's a crime, whether it's on a local or a global scale. Besides, you're the one who's in a world of trouble. And why would you say that? Lang Ji says, the pack that runs together stays together. You catch my drift? You caused quite a ruckus by running blindly into a situation and getting caught. You should have contacted the police from the very beginning. I'm sorry that this happened because of a lapse in judgment. However, I humbly request that you please help me out of here post-haste. Sorry, no can do. What? We're hunting the kidnapper now, and I haven't got any hands to spare. As I said, my pack moves as one. You're the one who wanted to go it alone, so good luck to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh, and once we do catch the kidnapper, rest assured, we'll come find you. Eventually. You!
We'll find him. We'll find him soon enough. Give him a minute.
What's wrong? Did you get cut off?
No, my phone ran out of power.
No way!
It doesn't matter anyway. We should try to get out of here through our own means.
Yeah! I have a name to live up to after all. If we put our heads together, we're sure to find a way out.
He may be handsome, but he's a jerk.
Yeah, but maybe he doesn't become such a jerk later. I don't know.
All I know about Lang is that he's handsome, and there may or may not be something between him and Edgeworth. I don't know. It's unconfirmed.
Oh, excuse me. What is this?
Looks like the Bad Badger, and it's looking as bad as ever.
Looks like a costume head to me.
I guess the Bad Badger's costume is, at the very least, a two-piece, huh?
The real question is, why is only the head sitting out here on the floor?
So is that everything?
Maybe we could use this paint to help us escape.
And what exactly do you have in mind?
Well, we could paint HELP in really giant letters.
And who, pray tell, would see these giant letters? We're inside a building.
Okay, then how about we light the paint on fire and send out colored smoke signals? Anyone who saw it would think some crazy arsonist was about to call the cops. Actually, that might not be great for me, seeing as how I'm a thief and all.
Let's try to find something other than this paint to use, shall we?
Oh my god. That just went from 0 to 100. It's just like,
we can paint a sign.
no, that won't work. We set the sign on fire. No, stop. Oh let's see. Can we logic our way out of this? I don't think so. Does Kay have any more information for us? Oh, she does. We can talk about the kidnapping now.
Do you know where the person who kidnapped me went?
Well, after they locked you up in here, it sounded like they went into the next room and started talking to someone.
I feel like I heard something as well, but it's all a haze in my mind. However, I do recall that the kidnapper was talking with someone. It was just a guess before. But I guess I really am dealing with two kidnappers here.
After that, they left. It almost seemed as if they were done with you.
I suppose that is the case, as my kidnapping seems like an afterthought to the $1 million. Well, if they went into the next room, let's see what we can find out through the slot.
Okay.
Peer. Ooh, we can peer into the room the kidnappers were in from there.
All right. Well, the one thing that's obvious here is this super obvious trapdoor. She's as stupid as Maya.
Hey!
I mean, you're kind of right, but you don't gotta say it like that.
Is that what I think it is?
It looks like the kidnappers had an escape tunnel prepared just in case. That's awesome! They're like a bunch of great thieves themselves!
No, they're not, because I highly doubt they made this tunnel themselves. The floor panel was removed and propped up against the beam in a very specific way. I think this building was originally built with a basement or underground area.
Alright. And that's probably our ticket out of here.
There's a door on the opposite side that appears to be the same as this one, which would mean that I can probably assume that these two rooms are very similar in their structure. I believe I may have just found our ticket out.
So if there's a trapdoor here, there's probably a trapdoor in our room. Right?
This is the beam I was tied to.
Well, what's up?
I was pondering if perhaps we could make it over and out the window if we climb this.
Ooh, good thinking! And if it's climbing action you need, just leave it to me!
Thanks. This little hook looks like it This little hook looks like it might make for a good foothold. Up you go, Kay. And good luck.
Count on it!
That's not how standing works! That's not how standing works! Your weight is not evenly distributed, ma'am! You wouldn't be able to stand like that! I don't care how good your balance is! Edgeworth, you need to be like holding her leg or something!
The great thief Yatagarasu spreads her mighty wings and takes to the skies! Here I go!
It didn't work, did it?
As I thought, this beam was definitely not made for climbing.
What do you mean, as I thought? I'm not your guinea pig, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kay. You are the designated weird girl here. You are absolutely gonna be the guinea pig. God forbid you let this man ruin his impeccable outfit. Come on. All right. So, what can we figure out here? Okay. There was a hook on the beam. It's not enough of a foothold to climb out with, so that's not gonna work. Tiny key? We still haven't figured out the tiny key yet. The panel is held in place by a hook. There's a hook. These both have hooks. Would this be it?
This hook on this beam.
You know, I already tried, and there's no way I can jump from this hook to the window. Come on! Even you have to admit when something's just not possible.
I wasn't about to suggest that again. Rather, that it's here for a different purpose.
Really? Like what?
As you saw in the adjacent room, it's clearly for keeping a floor panel propped up. Which means that there should be a panel in this room we could open as well.
Ah, I was right.
Oh, I get it.
We didn't notice its existence all this time because it was being hidden by this top.
All right then, let's fold this thing up and see what's underneath. Now this is what I call a treasure.
All right, so now we can examine the door.
Whoa, this must be another entrance to the secret hidden basement. I totally smell treasure!
The scent I wish to smell is the sweet fragrance of freedom.
Well, then what are you waiting for? Hurry up and open the hatch!
All right. This thing is locked down tight.
Aw, fiddlesticks.
Well, I mean, luckily we've got a key, right? I think we have to, but I think we have to lock him. I think we have to do it together at we have to combine them like this. This is a very unintuitive way to combine items and stuff. I don't know if they continue doing this in the second game or not, but this is kind of unintuitive.
I believe you're up, Kay.
Huh? Why me?
Because we need to use the tiny key that you've taken quite a liking to.
Oh, gotcha! Just leave it to me! I love the tense feeling of these moments when you're about to uncover something big!
I believe the feeling of freedom would be much more satisfying right about now.
Alright! I got the secret door open! Secret door, secret door, secret door! And now... Whee!
Homegirl just went for it! I love her. I love her. I know I've been saying this. I love her so much. Hello, Zelda NPC. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Gay Lawyer Sunday. We have just acquired our weird girl.
Wait!
What? Ah!
Are you all right? Kay!
I'm fine! The ladder just slipped us all!
Oh, thank goodness she's all right. I about had a coronary.
There's a lot of really large machinery down here.
What about an exit?
It just pops up out of nowhere. Well, good night. Oh, you heading out, Gundam? All right, have a good night.
It's really dark and cramped down there, so I really doubt there's an exit. Ugh! Can't believe that happened!
You have only yourself to blame for leaping before you looked, you know.
No way! I mean, how was I supposed to know that the ladder is removable?
Excuse me? The ladder's removable? So we can prop it up against the lockers, right? That works.
Ah. I figured out how we will escape from this prison, Kay.
Ooh, so, how are we gonna bust out?
It seems that your reckless actions were of use after all.
Ooh, are you actually praising me?
More of a thank you for giving me an idea regarding this ladder.
The underground ladder? What about it?
This ladder isn't just for those who wish to go down.
Oh, I see! If we use this...
Yes, I believe it's long enough to reach the top of those lockers.
Cool, then what are we waiting for? Alright!
Oh, I love her little happy jump! She does a little happy jump! Her sprites are so fun and expressive. I love it.
Now we can get out of here!
Yes, we spent entirely too much time in here. Kidnappers who held me hostage, and a mysterious Interpol agent. This case is only getting started, and I'll be the one to bring it to a resounding end.
All right, March 13th, 12:11 p.m., Wild Wild West area. So where did we... Are we gonna pop out of there like a bunch of... Oh! Okay.
He did not just slide down that pole. He did not just slide down that pole.
No, y'all. The thoughts that just popped into my head just now. Okay, yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. Oh my god, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Oh my lord. Alright, yeah, fair. Just all of it. Just all of it. I am not ashamed at all. Alright, that's enough of that. Okay, focus, SGG. Come on, get your mind out of the gutter for like a second. Oh my goodness.
It looks like it stopped raining for now.
Yeah, thank goodness. You have no idea how hard it was raining earlier.
Oh, there's our boy. There he is.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you managed to escape, sir! I was so stressed that I thought my arm was gonna give out! Detective Gumshoe, may I ask what in the world that is? Well, that's,
Oh, what? What? We got the MIB up in here now.
Count off!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 98, 99. Okay, that's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of dudes.
Shifu, all 99 members are here and accounted for, sir!
Oh, shit! Okay, no. What is this music? Wait a minute. Oh my god. Yeah, it got a Sabretooth. It kind of looks like Sabretooth. Shifu, as in master in Chinese. Yeah, I caught that. Well, we know who this is. Also, hello, ma'am, in the back. I didn't miss you either.
What the heck do you think you're doing counting my cubs off like that? Every person is a valuable human being, you get me? And everyone has a name that their parents gave to them. No one is a 2 or a 3.
Oh my god! No, wait, he's really handsome! Wait! Hang on a minute! Why is he so hot? Oh my god, no, hang on. This may be a problem here. Why does this guy look like a One Piece villain? Yeah, you know what? Kind of. No, you know what? He's not quite a One Piece villain. His body is not deformed enough to be in One Piece. But yo, sir, damn.
What is this, Hades 2? It might as well be. It might as well be. Oh my goodness gracious. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Oh my god, I love this game. I love this game so much. No one is a 2 or a 3. Everyone, regardless of age or rank, is number 1. You got it? Yeah! Shifu! 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 SGG's ultimate weakness, hot anime, guys. Damn straight. Is he more daddy than Edgeworth? Let me get back to that. I don't know him well. I don't know his personality well enough to make that call. Let me get to know him a little bit better. Let me get to know him a little better. I have never in my life called a fictional man daddy. Let's just make that very clear here. You, Agent Lang, I take it? You infidel! How dare you attack our Shifu so rudely! Oh my god! Oh my god, with the grr, too. Lang Ji says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. So don't you ever forget to show the proper respect towards another person. Shina? This isn't much, but please, accept my card. Oh, thank you. Please accept mine in return. This is a very Japanese thing! This is a very Japanese thing! The exchanging of business cards! At the very least, Lang is a boss who appreciates his subordinates. Yes, he, good boss, good boss. That gets him points. That gets him points with me. Good boss. You all see that just now? That is the proper way for 2 people to show their respect. Keep that in mind and you'll get far in life. Got it? That's right. Francisca did warn me. Something about an elite Interpol agent from the Republic of Zhengfa. Apparently, this man has the highest successful arrest rate in the organization. I'd let him arrest me. What? Huh? What? What are we talking about? Back to the game. Agent Lang, why exactly is an Interpol agent involved with this clearly domestic case? That's none of your business, Mr. Prosecutor. How is it not? I've heard a rumor or two about you. You solved a murder that occurred during your flight home recently, right? But you sure took a while just to arrest one little flight attendant. How pathetic. How dare you say that about Mr. Edgewood? You said you could have solved it faster, pal! Oh, and the comedic relief jumps in to the aid of his master. How cliche. Look, what I'm getting at is, if I had been there, no one would have died. Oh, hang on, sir. I would have solved the entire case, and Agent Hicks would still be with us here today. Agent Lang knew yesterday's victim, Agent Ackley Hicks. Hicks was like a brother to me, so now I'm out to take my revenge. Agent Hicks was investigating a smuggling ring with Francisca and a third person. This must be the man she was talking about. In that case, you should understand how I feel, as the kidnapped is someone I know. So I ask that you please allow me to participate in this investigation. Yes, excuse me. I'll be good. I'll be good. I'll be quiet. This isn't your neatly trimmed courtroom of Eden, you know. You're out in the wilderness now, Mr. Prosecutor, and way out of your league. No hard feelings. But why don't you go on back to your courtroom now, pretty boy?
Oh, no!
He did not just call him pretty boy. Oh no! Oh no! Is this gonna be the nickname that sticks? You would dare to mock the court? Oh, I do. And I don't need the help of a filthy prosecutor. Sorry, but the truth doesn't need the likes of you to distort it today. Who uses the adjective filthy to describe a prosecutor?
A lot of people, actually, Edgeworth.
And why do I feel such intense loathing emanating from him?
I don't get what's up with those sunglasses, though. Those sunglasses lose cool points for me, but it's fine.
All right, men. Good job on the perimeter around Gatewater Land. Now just find me the kidnapper and bring that punk to me. Dismissed! Sir!
You heard Wolverine. Let's go home. Oh, wait, so wait, which is he? Is he Wolverine or is he Sabretooth? Which one? His hair looks a little like Phoenix's, but not as stylish. Yeah, he got the swooping spikes. Phoenix has more of the sonic spines, but he got more of the swooping shadow spikes. Oh no. Oh no. Now Ace Attorney and Sonic are getting crossed over in my head. That's not good.
Now then, Mr. Prosecutor, you just sit tight right here and don't cause any trouble. Understand? Wait! Mr. Edgeworth. It's been a while since I last met someone so disagreeable. Why, of all places, did he show up here? And completely out of the blue at that. I suppose I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe to fill me in on that.
Okay. First off, I need to cool down for a second because there was a lot of hotness introduced in a short amount of time. Holy cow. I don't know if you guys realize this, but in 2 days it'll be the 1-year anniversary of 100 Girlfriends. Yay! Season 2, hurry up and get here. I wonder if the similarity in his hair and the dragon graphic on his jacket might be intentional. Phoenix's Japanese name contains a kanji that translates to dragon. Yeah, because his name is Ryuichi Naruhodo. The way that Ryunosuke's name was pronounced in that Ace Attorney TV video made me cry. Kyle Aver, you should know better, sir. But anyway. All right, let's talk to Gumshoe now that he's back.
Great job, Detective. Sir! For losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allowing my investigation to be hijacked. Sir! I look forward to your next month's salary assessment.
Oh, again with the funds cutting.
But the case ain't lost yet, sir! I'm gonna show you just how much of a man Dick Gumshoe can be!
Yeah, get him, Gumshoe!
Shall I prepare the 21-gun salute now or later?
Nice!
Detective, are you sure it was the precinct you called for backup? Of course, sir! I think I would know the number to my own precinct like the back of my hand! Then why did an Interpol agent show up instead with an army of his own agents? I got no idea. About 5 minutes after I made the call, that Wolfman showed up out of nowhere, sir. Agent Lang definitely has an agenda. So the question is, what is he after?
All right, what's our next step?
Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering if I may ask about, one thing, sir. Yes? What is it? Who's that? That girl over there, I mean.
I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday.
What? Funny. I don't don't recall making you my assistant, Kate. Yeah! I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant! Me! It's been like that since forever!
Sorry, but I just stole your supporting role.
Don't you see something so serious with that giant grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, we got a thief on our hands, sir! She stole my role, sir!
You're right, actually.
I'm taking her in, getting her convicted, and making sure she serves out a sentence!
Oh, come on, it'll be fun. Ah, come on, it'll be fun. Like musical chairs. You better stay fast on your feet.
No way! I won't! I will not lose the spotlight to you, little girl!
Oh, yeah, you are gonna lose the spotlight. Sorry.
Oh, man. I can't calmly do any stealing around with that. I can't do any...
Wow, I can't calmly do any stealing at all. That is a line that is much more difficult to pronounce than I expected.
Man, I can't calmly do any stealing at all with that detective around.
I suppose it's not easy when there's this many members of law enforcement in the vicinity.
That's all right. It's not like I'm in a hurry to just steal any old thing.
Which is it? Do you plan on stealing something or not? Quite the mystery, this one. Maybe I should talk with her a bit more.
Yeah, let's do it. So, what are you gonna do about your investigation into the kidnapping?
Good question. Since Agent Lang holds the authority to investigate this case now, this makes things a bit more complicated.
Aw, come on, you can't let that stop you. I'll even lend you a hand, so let's go.
But you're a self-perpetuated great thief, are you not? I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation.
You don't like to listen, do you? I'm not just any old great thief. I'm the Yatagarasu! And as I said earlier, the Yatagarasu is after one and only one thing.
Oh, God, she's even got the cocky, rubbing her nose pose.
And what is this one and only one thing you're after?
The Yatagarasu is only interested in one thing. And that is the truth.
I see.
Uh-oh, did we just trigger a backstory?
It was 7 years ago. There was a vigilante who threw the business world into a panic. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appeared and vanished at will. Though we still don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatagarasu like to find and publicly disclose evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts.
They're just straight up the Phantom Thieves. They're just straight up the Phantom Thieves of Hearts.
Once a target...
Or, except for this part.
Once a target was chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement was sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found was sent out to the mass media, along with a card with the mark of a three-legged raven. Looking back, I suppose you could call what the Yatagarasu was stealing the truth. Could this child really be the successor to the original Yatagarasu? But that can't be. Can it?
Oh, I think we're gonna meet, I think we're about to meet, Amano. Hey! Sir, your ears are way too dangly. Your ears are way too dangly and I don't like it. I don't appreciate it at all. Oh boy.
Mr. Amano?
Oh man. Alright. What sort of... I've been assigning voices on my own. What sort of voice should we give this guy? I play hacky sack with the... No! No! I don't need that you! A distinguished sort of voice. Okay. I'm trying to think of, like, my go-to. My go-to is like my sort of like mayoral voice that I put on for when I'm playing Stardew Valley. I could just make him sound like the mayor from the Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, you know what? That might be fun. Make him sound like the mayor from the Powerpuff Girls. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Oh, Miles, my boy! I'm sorry to involve you in such an affair just after you've returned.
For you, Mr. Amano, I would gladly offer my assistance. After all, I have you to thank for how well things turned out during my time abroad. If it wasn't for you, I might not have been introduced to that law office and had the chance to study the inner workings of another country's judicial system.
Oh, no. Think nothing of it! As you know, Manfred and I go way back.
Uh-oh. He's a friend of Von Karma's.
I consider a beloved disciple of his to be like one of my own blood.
Oof. You had to bring up Von Karma, huh? You had to bring up Von Karma and bring the whole room down.
Well, if you ever want to go overseas again, you need only to ask. I can use my company's vast network to send you anywhere at any time. So, who's the old man?
He is the father of the currently kidnapped Lance Amano, Ernest Amano.
Now then, have you found Lance yet, Miles? Please, I miss my poor boy dearly.
I'm terribly sorry, but your son's whereabouts remain unknown, Mr. Amano.
Hold on there. Then what happened to all that money?
I believe the $1 million has been stolen, and that the culprits are now on the run.
What? Aw, poor old man. Don't you have anything you could give him to cheer him up, Mr. Edgeworth?
Forgive me, Mr. Amano.
Aww, I feel sad for old man now.
I was wondering if you could please tell me the details of the kidnapping one more time.
Oh, it was yesterday. A call came to the house. From the receiver came the sound of my son. Help me, Daddy!
I know this is tough, but please stay with me here, Mr. Amano.
You don't understand. He hasn't called me Daddy in ages. It was incredibly moving. I wish I'd recorded him saying that.
He definitely should have recorded that conversation, but not for the foolish sentimentalities of an old man.
$10 says that Lance actually hates his dad and is just like, I was just trying to get away from this old man. $10 says it's gonna be like a situation like that.
Refresh my memory. What kind of person is Lance again?
Well, how will telling you about Lance help you get him back?
Surprisingly, a lot can be deduced from a person's relationships and behavior.
Oh, very well then. Lance is my one and only son, and he turned 21 this year. He is very much like me when I was his age. Kind and very attractive. I'm sure women simply can't keep their hands off of him.
Is there anything else about him you noticed of late?
Now that you mention it, I haven't been able to get in contact with our butler, Oliver.
Your butler?
Yes, his name is Oliver Deacon. He's been with our family for years now.
The butler did it. I'm calling it right now. The butler did it.
He gets along so well with Lance, so I thought maybe he would know where my son is.
Oliver Deacon. Oliver Deacon. I'm trying to see if there's a pun there.
Mr. Amano, could you please tell me a little more about your butler, Mr. Deacon?
Oh, as a butler, he's outstanding. He even serves as Lance's personal private tutor. He took a brief leave recently, but even after it was over, I haven't been able to reach him.
So you still haven't spoken with him since his leave? Or what about his family and friends?
They say they hadn't seen him. I tried everything I could think of, Miles. Do you think this could have something to do with Lance's kidnapping?
It's possible, but I can't say anything for certain quite yet. So even the person closest to the victim has gone missing. Oliver Deacon. Sounds like a name I had better keep in mind. Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir! Let's begin our investigation. Even if that Interpol agent holds the authority to head up this investigation, we can't allow ourselves to stand idly by, twiddling our thumbs. I'm with you 100%, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! I, Dick Gumshoe, pledge to stick by your side through thick and thin! Mr. Amano, it was my fault that the culprits escaped. Which is why, with your blessing, I vow to return Lance to you myself. Oh! I've never seen you so passionate before, Miles. Good luck to you, my boy.
All right! Well, what are you waiting for? Let's do some investigating!
If you think I'm losing to you, pal, forget it!
Children, behave yourselves. All right. And thus the investigation begins anew. In the Wild West area.
So, what should we examine first? Thanks to Agent Lang, we can't leave this area. But the culprits were here until only very recently. Which means we may be able to find some clues that will tell us how they escaped. Okay, let's get looking.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you there! Oh, me? What are you doing goofing off in a place like this? I wasn't goofing off. I was about to help Mr. Edgeworth kick off his investigation. You imbecile! All precinct detectives are now under Agent Lang's direct command. Huh? No way! I ain't working for Wolf Boy! Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do something? I'm not exactly in a position to argue, seeing as how you are a member of the police. Good! Now, let's go! No! Boy, have I got just the job for someone of your talents!
Uh-oh. Oh no, Gumshoe! All right, well, we are stuck with we are stuck with the weird girl, which I'm fine with, but R.I.P. Gumshoe.
Well, that was exciting.
Okay.
What? Can't you tell I'm all ready to get down to some detective work?
You should go home. Your parents must be worried about you.
Aw, come on! I finally get to be your assistant. Are you trying to ditch me?
I don't recall offering you the position.
Why do you have to be so difficult? Besides, it's already too late, you know. Like I said, I've already stolen the position of assistant a while back.
You're the only one asserting that.
Well, by the time anyone notices, it's already gone. That's the Yatagarasu way.
You shouldn't speak so lightly of things you know nothing about.
Fine. Whatever, you win. Go ahead and do your little investigation. But the talented Assistant K is going to tag along no matter what you say.
Even if she turns out to be useless, she's not going to listen to me. I might as well surrender and let her come along for the ride.
Yay! She's a spunky girl, isn't she? I love her. I love her. She's fantastic. She is absolutely fantastic. Well, the first thing that sticks out are these footprints. Didn't they just say it was raining too?
Hey, look! There's a bunch of footprints in the mud over here.
I remember hearing rain fall out here while I was being held in there.
Yep, that was just a passing rain. That's why the ground's pretty much dried up already.
I should be thankful. It left us with some nice footprint samples.
You know what? I bet if we follow them, we can find out where the kidnappers went. Plus, we'd be able to spot them because they are muddy shoes.
I don't think it would be that easy.
Aw, why not?
Look carefully. There are quite a few different sets here. And we don't know which ones belong to the kidnappers.
Oh, that's true. We don't know what kind of shoes they were wearing.
Okay. Doesn't mean that it's not completely useless, but, Hello? Oh, I meant to talk to the blue badger, but I guess we're gonna look at the horse. I guess we're gonna look at horses now.
Horses are painted on the
Blech. I need to calm down when I'm reading these lines. I keep tripping over the words.
Horses are painted on this garage door to complete the Wild West theme.
Ooh, they look so lifelike, don't you think?
Are you thinking of wrangling, or rather stealing them?
If you can coax them out of there, sure! Come on! I know you can sweet talk them all out!
I could be holding a cube of sugar in my hand and they wouldn't budge, Kay.
Oh, gosh. Sometimes I wonder if the Wild West was really a direction at all. Oh, man. I'm really glad I caught up on a Digital Circus. Also, R.I.P. Gummy Goo. Oh, no! I remember this music! Flashbacks to that god-awful puzzle from Rise of the Ashes! Oh, no! Oh, no. It's all coming back to me. Oh, this music.
Hey! It's the Blue Badger! Badger, get!
Like she's catching a Pokemon!
I really don't understand why she's so excited over this badger hunt. Speaking of badgers, there is a person inside of there. Mr. Badger, I wonder if you might share with me what you saw?
Are we going to mime this whole exchange?
He's doing that contorted wriggling dance again.
Aha!
Oh, no! Not you! Not you! Oh, God, please tell me you left your freaking megaphone at home. Please tell me you left the megaphone at home. I can't deal with the megaphone again! Hi, Meekins. Hi, buddy. Good to see you. Not really, but good to see you, I guess. Oh, God. Ah! You've uncovered my undercover identity, sir! I was to remain under that head, sir!
Aren't you Officer Meekins?
Sir! Mike Meekins! Reporting for duty, sir!
This man was a witness in one of the cases I headed 2 years ago. About the only thing I remember about this officer is that he often spoke and acted before he thought, which gave me a great deal of headaches.
Funny, the thing that gave me the headache was that god-awful megaphone! But I don't see any sign of it here.
Is he a friend of yours, Mr. Edgeworth?
I've met him in the courtroom once before. Why was he so upset when we unmasked him? Does he have something to hide?
Which case was Meekins again? That was Rise from the Ashes. The DLC case from the first game. Hey, NSM! Welcome! Thanks so much for tuning in! Welcome to Gay Lawyer Sunday! We've met some new friends, and now we're reacquainting ourselves with some old friends. I use the term lightly. I swear, if he busts out that megaphone, I'm gonna be really mad.
Officer Meekins, why are you standing here wasting time?
Sir! Because I'm not a police officer right now, sir! I'm the Blue Badger! And I'm creating memories and dreams for the kids! That's never a waste of time, sir! I am trained to become as big as Detective Gumshoe, sir! You've got a long way to go, buddy. I was patrolling the scorchingly boring beat until a little while ago!
When the dispatch radio on my shoulder crackled, the kidnappers had escaped, sir! I thought maybe this was my shot at making detective, sir! I rushed on over to join in, but when I got here, there was a sea of people already! And I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and joy on anyone! It would seem that some people never change. So why exactly are you in that ridiculous outfit? Sir! That's because, sir, I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits, sir! But it's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer on the trail of a kidnapper, sir! I see. Agent Lang is very wise to employ this sort of diversionary...
Diversionary. God, I can't read today.
I see. Agent Lang is very wise to employ this sort of diversionary tactics. To be handed the role of the Blue Badger out of all the different disguises, sir! It's such an honor!
Okay, but can you tell us anything useful?
How long have you been standing here, officer?
Sir! For about 1 little hour, sir!
That's around the time I woke up from being knocked unconscious.
And I've been here ever since, sir!
If that's true, then it's possible Officer Meekins saw the kidnappers escaping.
But however, sir, I must tell you, I didn't see a thing, sir!
I haven't asked you anything yet, officer.
No, but I know you will, sir!
He's hiding something from me. Officer Meekins, I insist you tell me more about your recent movements.
Sir, I've been playing the Blue Badger this whole time, sir! And getting into it, too! I patrolled the park all while wearing this costume! And about 1 hour ago, I came over here, sir! I haven't seen any suspicious-looking people this whole time, sir! But I did see a badger, sir! A lone blue badger!
What you said just now is contradictory to the facts.
Huh? How so, Mr. Edgeworth?
This is what Officer Meekins' testimony contradicts.
There was only... That's it! There was only one Blue Badger! So why is there another one wandering around?
Take that!
Officer Meekins, let's back things up. I'd like to ask you about your last statement.
Sir! Of course, sir! If that's your wish, Mr. Prosecutor! This little patrolman will wait as long as I'm commanded to wait!
You said that you saw a blue badger, correct? And yet, if you take a look at this, what you saw was not supposed to happen. This park is supposed to have only one of each badger in it at any given time. Which means that as long as you are the blue badger, Officer Meekins, you should not have seen another blue badger wandering the premises.
Ooh, that's a squishy face.
Then that would mean that there's 2 blue badgers walking around. But why?
Yeah, it could have been a second blue badge. It could have been the bad badger. Let's see if we can link anything up here. Was there anything missing?
A second blue badger that shouldn't exist. Clearly, the true identity of the person underneath is...
Oh, I know! It's one of the kidnappers, right? The person wore a costume to get away!
Precisely. After all, the costumes that went missing from the storage area are...
A blue badger, a proto badger, and a bad badger.
Yes, those 3.
So there are 3 phony badgers running around in the park somewhere, huh?
All right, there we go. It's what I pointed out earlier, but we had to get there first. Oh, wait. I just thought of something. So, maybe the footprints we need to focus on are the really big footprints, right? Because of the costumes?
Now that we know that the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, those footprints from earlier take on a new and very significant meaning.
Ooh, you mean now we know which tracks belong to... There. Now you know which... You mean now we know which tracks belong to the kidnappers, right?
Okay, I love that they both have their arms crossed. Like, already she is adopting his movements, and I love it.
Yes, more than shoe prints. We need to follow the paw prints of badgers.
Okay, Mr. Edgeworth. It's time to use those footprints and go badger hunting.
All right. So, let's take another look at those footprints.
So we're looking for footprints made by a costume. Hey, I think I found them! There's 2 sets here.
They both do look like possible candidates.
This set's walking off to the west. It just stops! I can't make heads or tails of where it's heading from here!
Yeah, because they stepped up on the wood.
I think we can assume it's heading towards the stadium.
I wonder where the other set leads. This one seems to be heading east. Huh? Quick! Mr. Edgeworth, I got him! I got one of the culprits!
No! I'm not a kidnapper, sir!
Down, Kay! Clearly those footprints belong to Officer Meekins.
Down, Kay, he says.
But our criminals were each wearing a costume.
Oh! Well, maybe they came over to this garage for something.
That's what I would suppose. Officer Meekins, if you could step aside for a moment. We need to examine the garage.
Sir! Roger Wilco, sir!
Up we go!
Let's open the shutter and see what we find.
Maybe we'll find the kidnappers hiding inside.
What in the... We seem to have stumbled across a dead body. She must be in severe shock to have been the first to find it. Now then, who is this man?
Ah! It's Oliver!
Mr. Romano, are you saying that this man is...
Yes! He's my butler! How could something like this have happened?
Indeed. And why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? I'd better investigate this crime scene quickly, before Agent Lang or his men return. The kidnapper's footprints lead right to this garage, and right to a dead body. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim?
It's looking like Lance is the culprit. No, I haven't met him yet, but oh no.
From my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound.
Okay, he was shot dead.
You sure are calm for someone who just found a body.
It wouldn't be the first time.
It's surprising what one can become accustomed to in the span of 2 days.
Though, to be fair, this also isn't the first time he's seen dead bodies. He saw someone get shot to death in Turnabout Goodbyes, and in Rise from the Ashes, a dead body was, like, right in the trunk of his car. You're just unfazed by it. Just unfazed by it. Okay, let's take a look here. Yep, kidnapping has turned into a murder case now. As I suspected.
As long as that Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen and one in his shoulder.
So that means he was shot twice?
No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is an entry wound, and the one near his shoulder is the exit wound.
How would that work?
Oh, nice. I knew you could figure it out.
It comes with experience. And I've seen my fair share of crime scenes. Speaking of experience, this crime scene seems a bit too clean for a murder where the bullet went clean through. I should make a note of this oddity.
Yeah, that's a good point. If the bullet went from the stomach through the shoulder, there should be a lot more blood. But what draws my eye, though, is this horse girl necklace he's got.
This is an unusually shaped pendant.
What is it? Is it something valuable?
She seems to have regained some of her composure.
It looks like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it, and it's really pretty. Hold on. This is made of platinum silver! Nice! It is worth something after all! Oh, and look! There's something written on the back. Colin Deveray. It's a name.
Colin Deveray? But this man's name is...
That's interesting.
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold?
The victim is Oliver Deacon, so why is he wearing a necklace with someone else's name on it?
There's something not right about the name on this pendant. The victim is the Amano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name on this pendant is Colin Deveray.
Wonder what's up with that.
Anagram? Oh, you know what? It could be. That checks out.
I don't know, but I think we've hit upon an important piece of information.
Got it. Investigation completed. That wasn't Ernest. Oh. Hello. We have another cute girl. Badump. Why she got a ring pop? Why she got a ring pop? I want a ring pop. Ring pop sounds really good right now, actually. Okay, what are we thinking, guys? Why does she look familiar? I don't know. She does kind of look familiar. Okay, guys, what voice? What kind of voice should we give this very cute maid girl? Very cute maid. What kind of voice are we feeling for her? She does look familiar. She almost looks like she's from a different game. Just because the lines on her look like a little softer than the other characters. Y'all get what I'm saying? Her lines look a little softer. She almost feels like she's from a different game and just kind of stumbled in here. Soft-spoken, airy, kind of dreamy. She looks like the girl from the Dead Guy game. The what? Ghost Trick? Is that what you're talking about? You need to be more specific when you say Dead Guy game. There are lots of games that feature dead guys. Can we get a little more specific here? Yeah, I can kind of see a resemblance to Lynn, though. You've got a point. But I think I just gave Lynn my typical anime voice. Okay, so airy, dreamy. All right, I can do that. I just gotta try to not make her sound like Cammy again.
Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking. Stop it, Lauren. You can't let yourself fall for a playboy like him. You're in love with. Sounds like somebody doesn't know the meaning of the phrase inner monologue, huh?
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend of Lance?
Yes. I'm Lance's girlfriend. My name is Lauren Popes.
Oh my god, it is a ring pop! It's just straight up a ring pop!
His girlfriend?
Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends, and we're not lovers or anything. Wait, no. We haven't gotten that far yet. But I guess that's how people are going to see it, so I should just accept it. I even got this ring as a present from Lance. You know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character.
May I inquire as to why you're here?
I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately. And I began to get really worried. I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, and so I came here. Wow, you're really strong for having made it through this all by yourself. Is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped?
No one is supposed to know, but yes, it's true.
I can't believe you've been spirited away. I wonder how you're doing right now. Looks like she's gone back to the fair maiden love routine. So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here?
Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder.
Uh-oh. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Hi, Lang. Good to see you again, sir.
My men brought me up to speed over the radio. And I have to say, you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing. I have nothing to hide, Agent Lang. It's exactly what you see before you. I'll take it from here. Yep, that guy's really dead. Good work, V. Hey! You waiting for an invitation? Hurry up and detain the suspect! Now! Suspect? Who?
Uh-oh.
Officer Meekins, is it? You're coming with us.
Sir! I had nothing to do with it, sir!
Agent Lang, don't you think you're being a bit rash? Do you even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins? I'll leave that kind of stuff to you prosecutors. It's your job, after all. Like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtroom.
That's your answer?
I know you like your logic and reasoning, but that sort of impractical fluff isn't needed out here in the field. All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person. That's how you eliminate crime from the streets.
No! No! That's profiling! And profiling is wrong, sir! I don't care if you're hot. Profiling is wrong. No, dude. You are super wrong on this.
But that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake. Innocent people? Nonsense. There's no such thing as an innocent person. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts. That's tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go on unchecked before my eyes. Too bad you don't call the shots around here. As I have sworn to uphold the laws of this land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest the man on false charges without even conducting an investigation. Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement? You! How dare you speak so disrespectfully to our Shifu! Hold it! You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Langji says every pack has its own rules. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that's a true victory. All right, I'll give your beloved laws a fair shake. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Through my line of logic.
Oh, here we go. Lang is basically Edgeworth without any character development. Yeah, no, I'm getting big flashbacks to pre-game Edgeworth, where all he cared about was getting as many people convicted as possible. I'm getting big parallels here. I like it. I like it. So is Edgeworth gonna do for Lang what Phoenix did for him? Is that where this is going? I really hope that's where this is going, because I really like that. I really like that.
I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted like this.
Blah.
I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time. I can say he was shot in a single glance. But even you figured that much out, right? With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement, like Officer Meekins. Isn't that right?
Embarrass and humiliate him into shamefully being a better person? I mean, I was going to describe it as saving him from the unrelenting trauma that made him into what he was, but sure, if you want to go about it that way, I guess you could.
That's your reasoning? Solid as a rock. It's based on the philosophy of detainment.
What's the philosophy of detainment?
You don't know? In that case, pay attention, girlie. In my country, the criminals have a saying. Beware of the wolf.
Why the wolf?
Because in my language, lang means wolf. And you don't mess with me or my pack. And as for the detainment philosophy, its father is in my honorable ancestor, Lang Ji.
You think I've heard of him and his teachings if he's that famous.
Oh, okay, just slide in and what the? Are there any wolves in China? I know he's from Zhangfa, but it's meant to be based in China. I don't know. Actually, that's a really good question. I don't know if there are wolves in China or not. Somebody go look up if there's wolves in China. I feel like there may be some in Mongolia, but I don't know.
Lang Ji developed it as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. To this day, the Zhangfa police still trains its recruits using his philosophies.
Thousands of years ago? That makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale.
Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world?
You want to put that to the test?
Seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off. I can say he was shot in a single glance. Okay, that tracks. With your current gun laws, not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins. But he's not here in his capacity as a police officer. He's here in his capacity as a big mascot.
Hold it! If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you?
As if I would need to. I've already looked into everyone else here.
Oh?
Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired.
How did you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time?
That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation.
The power of sheer numbers. But you have yet to check Officer Meekins' weapon, correct?
Oh, thanks for reminding me.
Hey you! Show me a gun! What's wrong?
Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden? What'd you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling and spit it out already.
Sir! Oh, my God, sir!
How could you be so irresponsible? In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we got. You're the one who waited here outside this garage to ambush and kill the victim. So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you, Lang? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny.
Officer Meekins ambushed the victim in this garage and killed him here with his gun. Yeah, no, he clearly didn't die here. If you had just taken a look at the crime scene, you're hot, but you're full of shit. And I don't appreciate that. Objection!
Objection!
Unfortunately for you, Agent Lang, that is simply not possible. What do you mean? You've seen the crime scene for yourself. And while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean? Yeah! So you did notice that there was too little blood. Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because this isn't the crime scene. And if it was your men who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case to the local police to set the record straight. Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that officer was hanging out around... Don't you think it's weird that officer was hanging out around here in the first place? Weird? How so?
Hey, you! The squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here?
Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like, I found myself taking a walk!
But, sir, I really did take a walk, sir!
You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pack obligations so lightly? Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something?
Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir! Save me the way you did earlier! Please, sir!
Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened.
Sir! Not you too!
Alright, let's get him. Meekins' testimony.
It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger Mobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my role, selling dreams to the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir.
What is this Blue Badger Mobile?
It's a moving store on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir!
So the Blue Badger Mobile is just a roaming souvenir shop?
Alright, well, we saw that inside the garage.
Sir, I swear I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant!
He seems rather worked up. Even more than his usual hyperactive self.
He sure seems sure of what he's saying. Look at them! Look at them! Look! Look at this! Look at the synergy here!
Oh my god, I love it! I love it! The exact same pose! The exact same expression! These two are absolutely perfect. These two are absolutely perfect together. These two are so in sync, even if Edgeworth refuses to admit it. Oh my god. Kay, you're amazing.
Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer?
Sir! Roger, sir!
They are a perfect brother-sister-like relationship. They have, like, I feel like their synergy is, like, even stronger than Phoenix and Maya's. Or at least cousins. Yeah, I think brother-sister is a pretty good way to sum it up. Alright, it's true. I wasn't assigned to this area. I was told to check every square inch. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams. I got completely caught up in my search. Before I knew it, I found myself in this area, sir. Okay, hang on. If you went around in the blue Badger mobile, why was it parked in the garage? How did you park it in the garage that quickly? I sense sussiness. Objection!
Objection!
Officer Meekins, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell such transparent lies.
Sir? I'm lying, sir?
Yes, you are. If you were really out there selling dreams with the blue Badger mobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage?
Actually, I just lost track, sir!
Lost track of what?
By the time I realized it, the blue Badger mobile was nowhere to be found, sir!
Which would mean it was perhaps stolen?
And that's when I came back to this area, thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir! But that's when you found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir!
I need to hear more of Lang's voice. It's pretty good.
A likely story. Who do you think's gonna buy such a convenient tale as that? And what exactly is so convenient about his story? The car getting stolen? It's completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used all right to move the dead body.
What?
You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the blue Badger mobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me.
It wasn't me, sir! The killer, sir! It wasn't me!
Agent Lang, wait! What do you want now? We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. You can't say we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth. I told you, truth schmoof, I couldn't care less. Our job is to catch the crook. You'll find out your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of you prosecutors in your fancy courts with your logic. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste. You boorish buffoon!
Uh-oh.
I think you need to leave. What? We need to get the body to autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way. You would interfere with another one of my investigations? Hey now, let's not forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here. I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy. Now, be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you don't, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice.
Okay, Lang, we get it. We get it. You think Miles is hot. And quite frankly, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. He called him pretty boy like 3 times in that whole exchange. There's definitely something going on here. There's definitely something going on here. It's not a new ship, but it might be a fling. All right. And unfortunately, that kind of took a pounding on my throat. So, what do you say, guys? You want to go? You want to go one more part? You want to go one more part? I'm gonna need to get some more water if I do. Meekin saw another blue badger. That might be the one that transported the body. Yeah, I think you're right. All right, you know what? We are going to keep going, but I am going to take a quick break to get some more water, and I will be back in just a moment. We're back, and we came back to a bot. Boo! Get out of here, bot! Ooh, thanks, Stumpy. Good job. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. All right, let's get back to it. Let's see if my voice can hold out. I may bother my husband for some tea. But onwards we go! March 13th, 1:22 p.m., Gatewaterland main gate.
Chased out like a pair of peasants.
I don't know why, but the fact that that line makes me chuckle. That line makes me chuckle.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Kay?
there's something even thieves should never steal. You know what that is?
You really shouldn't steal anything. However, I'll bite. What shouldn't a thief steal?
A life. It's too heavy of a burden on your soul to get away with. Ever.
Well, that's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. No matter what we may try, murder is the one crime that can never truly be hidden. And I intend to prove that by my own hands. When I apprehend the murderer myself.
All right. And I'm gonna work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go.
I still never said you could be my assistant. I'm just going to drop the issue.
I'm sorry, you've already adopted the weird girl. She is already imprinted on you. There is no escape now.
The first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Detective Gumshoe!
Mr. Edgeworth! The stadium! Hurry, sir!
This is supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium! A witness?
You! What did we tell you about leaving your assigned post?
The jig's up!
He's doing his best, guys. He's doing his gumshoe best.
And Miss Edgeworth, you remember that I'm always rooting for you, so go get him, sir!
Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves.
It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet this witness.
I don't know why I emphasize the wit in witness, but it's okay. March 13th, 1:42 p.m. Stadium.
I thought there was a witness here.
Nope.
Yeah. I don't see anyone.
Who is this now?
Oh! Is that Emma? It's Emma! Emma Sky is back! I knew she was in this game! Yes!
Oh my god, all the best girls! All the best girls are here! We've got Kay, we've got Emma. Yeah! Okay, wait, we gave her like a Valley Girl voice. We gave her Valley Girl voice for Rise from the Ashes, right? Is that what we did for her? Oh my god, I'm so happy, Kay. I'm so happy Emma's back! I love her new hat, too!
She's got my hat! Look! Look!
She and I are hat buddies! We're hat twins! We're hat twins, me and her! I love it! Oh my god. Yes, Emma, welcome back! Welcome back, sweetheart! We missed you!
Mr. Edgeworth! Long time no see!
You're Miss Emma Sky, correct? This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Sky. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor. But I thought she had gone to Europe to study forensics.
I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth!
Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. Are you still studying abroad?
You bet! More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes, scientifically. I've been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist. But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit.
I see.
Emma! Baby girl, we missed you! That button is a whole mood. Yeah, that button is such a mood. I love the button. It's so cute.
I almost didn't recognize you. You've really grown in these past few years.
Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go. But I'm going to be a super forensic scientist someday. You'll see.
You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances?
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Sky. Nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad now to be a forensic scientist. How about you?
Whoa, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday. And I'm training to be an unstoppable great thief.
A great thief?
Don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble. In any case, we have much to catch up on.
Oh, you bet we do.
So why are you here, Emma?
Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for spring break. And then I heard that you'd come back too, so I raced on over here. I really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I had just missed you.
And how exactly did you know I was here?
For the power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you. Did she fit him with a tracker? did she fit him with a tracker? Edgeworth, you might want to check your clothes, dude. I used these to track your footprints, and I followed them straight to you. This set is the greatest. It is like so wonderfully scientific. You spray this chemical on the ground, and when you shine a special light on it, zing! The footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube. It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking.
Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than at this very moment.
Yeah. This little stalkerish there, Emma. But you know, we'll let it slide. You haven't seen him in a while. Who knew that Valley Girls could be Sorry, give me a second. My tinnitus is acting up. Ugh, sorry about that. It usually doesn't flare up during my streams. But I'm good, though. Who knew Valley Girls could be smart? You know, that's the reason that I like making Emma a Valley Girl. I like the stereotype being busted of Valley Girls or bubbleheads. I like seeing them as smart. Like Legally Blonde. It's a good subversion of that trope. I enjoy it.
Emma, I would like to ask you about what you witnessed.
Huh? Like, what are you talking about?
Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about?
Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me.
Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal!
He said.
What was that man thinking? Or rather, not thinking?
So, let me guess. There's been a murder, right?
Yes, unfortunately. There's a sudden glint in her eyes. But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Now, where did that person go?
Okay, so if Emma isn't the witness, then who is?
I assume this is another Badgermobile?
Yeah, but it's a different color than the Blue Badger's car.
Yes. This is the retina-searing pink model.
I love that he does not hold back on his opinions on anything. I love that he does not hold back on how much he hates something. That's so good. Retina searing. I'm gonna keep using that.
What is that off in the distance?
Oh, it's the pink badger.
Oh, hey, it's the Pink Badger! Badger get!
Badger. What does she see in these silly things? If he started saying mushroom, I was going to quit the game. I'm just saying that right now. Oh, boy. So, if the last one was Meekins, who is this going to be? Or is this going to be a completely new character?
I think this badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Are you by chance the witness I've been searching for? Sorry, but I don't speak badger dance.
Alright, who are you? Who's under there? Oh no! It's her! Oh no! She's back! Oh god! First Meekins and now her! Hello, old bag. Good to see you. As if my throat wasn't destroyed enough already. The old hag has returned.
I can't take being inside that stuffy head anymore!
No! Why her? Why here? Why now?
I love that he is absolutely terrified of her. In the stage plays, he is absolutely terrified of her. I need to go back and put that scene up because it is peak comedy, his reaction to her in the stage plays.
I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was a witness in one of my cases. She has since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and cause—
Oh boy, here we go. Edgeworth, run! Where's my plushie? It's okay, Miles. I'll protect you from her. It's okay, buddy. Look away, look away, my child, look away. It's okay. She can't hurt you. Old bag is not real. She can't hurt you.
Oh, Edgy Poo! Why could you understand what I was trying to tell you? I mean, really? I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive by staying in character. But you can pick up on what I was trying to convey to you! I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm just going to be direct.
That would be a change. I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of fucking nightmare!
Oh, so you're afraid of Mr. Edgeworth's too, Miss Pink Badger? Oh, you can say that. But right now, I'm just the Pink Badger, dearie.
She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman.
My name is Wendy Oldbag, but you can call me Wendy, or Granny, or whatever suits your fancy. Nice to meet you, Miss Oldbag. I'm Kate Faraday. What do I care about a young whippersnapper like you? Yeesh, I was just trying to be polite.
Oh boy. I also love that the music is kind of ominous and circus-like. It fits her well.
Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gatewater hotels last time we met?
I go where I'm needed.
I go where the plot demands I go.
I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth of today. I get called in all the time to fill in when there aren't enough hands. But enough about me, Edgy Poo. I'm thoroughly dejected right now. I finally get the chance to see you again. And yet here you are talking with two young girls. Men are all the same. It doesn't matter how old they get. You seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth.
Kay, please, I'm begging you, by all means, do not provoke her any further.
I love how you hesitated to call her a woman, like you're implying she's not human. Well, she's not! I don't think she is. You're essentially using your Samidare voice for Kay, aren't you? Yes! I'm glad you caught on to that. I was. Because I felt like I went a little into Karane for Maya, so I'm dipping into Samidare a bit more for Kay. It's also just a voice I feel comfortable with doing.
Aren't you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be the witness.
Honestly, I hope she isn't. But I don't think fate is going to be so kind today.
I saw what happened. I even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that? So it's true. She is the witness.
I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag.
Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder!
You mean to say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes?
Who is Samidare? Samidare Asahina is the main character of Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, and she was the first leading role that I ever had in an anime. So the voice that I'm using for Kay is the same voice that I use for Samidare. Which, by the way, if you haven't checked out Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, go check it out! It's a great show! It's on Crunchyroll! Go check it out! Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer needs more love! It was one of my favorite performances of all time. I guess you say Old Badge is badgering us. No! No! This woman does not deserve puns. This woman does not deserve any puns.
Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me.
All right. What did she witness? What have you seen?
I came to this stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over, and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot, and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you. Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes. I can't afford to ignore what she has to say. Unfortunately.
What's that unfortunately you tacked on at the end supposed to mean, Edgy Poo? Well, anyway, let's see what we can find out from this little old lady.
Okay, I feel like we just need to press everything here. Came to the same, take a short break.
Hold it!
You mean you took a break from being the Pink Badger?
Well, you may not think it, but it's hard work keeping the kids' dreams alive. You smell of sweat, your hip creaks with pain, you even begin to dream about work. That's the kind of story that would scar a child for life, you know. Well, that's why I chose to come take my break here, you whippersnapper! I don't plan on playing the part of the dead badger in front of a bunch of kids!
So what did you see while you, the Pink Badger, were resting?
Oh, yes, that. Well...
As I was resting, I saw two men.
Hold it!
Samidari is the role that put you on the map for me. I remember seeing your name listed and was like, this voice actress is
Ah!
Dude! Thank you! That's very kind. That's very kind of you. Thanks. I'm a little embarrassed now.
You say you saw two men. Can you describe them for me?
Oh, they look like your average Joes. Completely uninteresting and not worth fawning over. I'm telling you, they were so boring, I don't even remember much beyond that.
But did they have any special features? Anything you could recall would be very helpful.
Oh my! Don't tell me you're jealous of those two men. Hey, she's right. You do seem pretty worked up over him, Mr. Edgeworth.
I am not worked up over anyone! I'm not jealous!
Oh, it's all right, Edgy Poo. Those two were just foes compared to a stallion like you. I thought so little of them that I lost interest the instant I laid eyes on them.
Completely unhelpful. Completely unhelpful, this woman is. In that area, suddenly there was a loud gunshot. Let's go with this.
Hold it!
You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place?
Absolutely. That gun made a terrible racket when it was fired.
You didn't try to go help the person that got shot?
Only one person, you smiley-looking brat! What could I have done? But I took off as soon as I could to find someone who could help.
Two men, one bullet. It's all consistent with what we found out from the body. Sadly, there wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go on in your testimony.
Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify him for you. I mean, how do you expect me to remember anything without something to jog my memory? Self-centered, aren't we?
While it was somewhat useful...
I'm sorry, I love that they are striking the exact same pose every time. It's so good. So good.
While it was somewhat useful, her testimony also presents us with a new problem.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes?
So about this new problem.
What is that giant grin on your face for?
You want me to show you something really nice?
No, thank you.
Don't be so mean! I swear it's something you're gonna like!
Oh? What? What is that gadget you're holding?
What you see before you is the secret weapon of a great thief.
I should have known it would be worthless. Ouch!
Don't be like that! What do you think now?
What is it doing? It's projecting something into the air.
I'm gonna input the necessary information to run the simulation now.
Oh my god, do we have a digital CSI office? Is that like just a digital CSI thing?
Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size and... Dark skies of evening. When no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood!
Okay. Alright! That's kinda cool! That's kinda cool! Alright, Kay! You got some tricks! You got tricks! She got that Batman the techno-vision going on.
What is this?
This is a recreation of the murder based on the info I inputted in the Little Thief.
Little thief? I dare say I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a bit too far.
Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. But I suppose if I used it like this... Let's see... Miss Oldbag said that the two men were facing each other, and then a gunshot rang out, and the victim fell to the ground.
Oh, so with this, we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past.
See? So what do you think?
I have to say, I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days.
Well, it is the super secret weapon of the mighty Yatagarasu.
Indeed.
Oh, but if there isn't enough information, or if something's out of place, the recreation could come out a little strange.
In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness's testimony.
You got it! You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right now, the simulation is a recreation of that witness's testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything. And if I find anything illogical or strange, I can then ask for clarification.
Feel free to examine anything in the simulation in the way you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. And if you find something, I've got Little Thief with me, so just let me know, okay?
Okay, this is kinda dope. This is dope. This is really dope. Believe it or not, I think the live-action Ace Attorney movie used this as a means to recreate the crime scene. But wait, Kay wasn't in the live-action movie, was she? So how did they explain Little Thief? Either way, this is kind of cool.
According to the testimony, the victim fell to the ground here.
That's right.
But if that's the case, then we've already found our first contradiction.
Huh? What? Where?
If this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing that should be here. Which piece of evidence shows the missing item?
Would it be the blood?
Take that!
This is the contradiction.
Is something wrong with my recreation?
If this is the real scene of the crime, something specific should be here. If you think back, how did we deduce that the other crime scene was not the real one?
Oh, I get what's missing now. There's no blood on the ground here either, right?
Right. The fact that there is no blood here casts doubt on the witness's testimony.
Auntie Pooh! How could you tell me like that? Are you calling me a liar? I know what I saw, and I saw the victim get shot down! You know, I don't think she's lying, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be honest, I can't think of any reason why she would lie to me. In that case, maybe there's another explanation for the distinct lack of blood.
Interesting. How about all the stage equipment?
Looks like they broke the stage down.
I guess this means they're done for the day.
Or maybe it's because a different show is scheduled to start its run tomorrow.
Okay. Why was Why did that... Was that supposed to be anything? Oh! Is that why? Is it because it was packed up? That's why? Uh-oh. No? That wasn't it?
I can't see a clear connection between these two pieces of information.
Oh no! That seems like it would be the thing. Wait a minute. Maybe because the victim was in a costume and the costume absorbed most of the blood? Would that be it? Because I feel like it should be these two. I feel like it should be these two, but it's not. So let's go with this instead. Ah!
Is it not possible that the victim was wearing a costume?
So you really think Mr. Deacon was one of the kidnappers?
I think we can reasonably assume there was a very good chance he was. And that if he was shot while inside one of those stolen costumes...
Then Mr. Deacon's blood would be inside the costume instead of on the ground.
Precisely. Now, if only we could prove that the victim was wearing a costume.
You'd think it'd be pretty easy if we could find some footprints. But the problem is finding them, since there don't seem to be any around.
Footprints, huh? I wonder how we can go about finding some of those.
Emma! Emma, we need your stalker technology! Whoa! This is amazing! Just feel the power of science! Give us your stalker tech, Emma! We need it!
Emma, about that method you were talking about for finding footprints.
Ah! Finally, my expert knowledge in forensics is needed!
Yes, well, can you detect and trace even partial footprints?
Leave it to me! My cutting-edge detection kit can find anything!
Very well. If you could please analyze the footprints in this area.
Okay! Stand back now and witness the power of science at work! And update! Oh, and it's got the music too! Hey, I found something! Look, right there!
I don't see anything.
Oh, that's right. Here, put these special glasses on, Mr. Edgeworth.
These footprints here were definitely left by a badger costume.
Judging by the way the prints are layered, those seem to be the newest.
Then we can conclude that the victim was definitely wearing a costume at that time.
Okay, there we go. There's our proof. Also, I would love to see Edgeworth in the pink glasses. Can we see Edgeworth in the pink glasses? I think that those would really suit him.
Okay, in that case, I'll update Little Thief's simulation parameters. I can't wait to see what we find out from this new info.
I feel like Kay and Emma would be like a really good team. Cause you know you got a forensics girl and then you have the you got the tech girl here. I feel like that would be a really good combo, don't you?
So, the victim was wearing a costume when he died.
And with that, we should be one step closer to the truth, right?
I see the recreation has changed in accordance with the new information. We may be closer, but now something else has caught my attention.
Ow, what do you want?
Your testimony, naturally. I'd like to hear it one more time, if you please.
All right, what did we catch up on?
I came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting,
Okay, so we're doing this again. It's the same thing. As I was resting, I happened to glance over. Suddenly there was a loud gunshot. It was a very terrifying experience.
So, does this mean Miss Oldbeck's testimony has a contradiction in it?
Yes, and I believe our best course of action is to compare it to your recreation.
You see? I just knew Little Beef would be of help. Now let's see if we can pull more info from Miss Oldbag to put into the recreation.
For that, we must first find the contradiction in her testimony.
I came to the stadium to take a short rest. As I was resting, I saw two men facing each other. Wasn't she going on and on about how uninteresting the men were? If one of them was in costume, I would feel like that would be a really interesting thing, right? Yeah, I mean, how do you overlook the fact that somebody is in costume? Even if you're in an amusement park, that's still kind of a weird thing to see two guys facing off and one in a costume, right? All bad, you're full of shit! Objection!
Objection!
Two men? How did you know the gender of the two people involved? Seeing as how the victim was wearing a costume at the time. Furthermore, I have another matter I'd like to inquire about. I'd very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony. I'm beginning to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all.
But I'm telling you, I really did see it! I saw it with my very own eyes! From a seat in the second tier.
The second tier?
Hey! Didn't you say you saw it right in front of you earlier? That was, you know, I was using the phrase in the metaphorical sense.
I see our witness still has a screw loose, in the metaphorical sense.
Oh, the cushy seats in the second tier are reserved for hotshot VIPs, which is exactly why I go there now and again to take a nap. I can't see how you could have gotten a good look from there. It's so high up.
Were you able to see even the victim's costume from way up there?
Well, I know I saw two people, but I couldn't really see what they looked like because they were in the stage's shadow. My eyesight isn't what it used to be, you know? Not like when I was young.
Let's return to our investigation, shall we, Kay?
You got it.
Even still, it goes so fast I can't read it. All right. So we checked out the blue body. Let's check out the red body.
It's the silhouette of the killer with his gun at the ready. Kay, is it not possible to recreate the face of the killer?
Well, I can't exactly input what we don't know into Little Thief.
She has a point.
Wait, hang on a minute. The stage was packed up, but how did she see it in the stage's shadow? Something's not right here.
If that woman's testimony is to be believed, the murder occurred before the stage was broken down.
Do you want me to input that little bit of info into Little Thief?
Yes, if you please.
Okay.
Yeah, no way. No way. That doesn't work. Look at the position of the body.
There is clearly
a contradiction here!
Please stop stealing my lines.
Oh, come on. It wasn't that hard to see it coming, even for a layman like me.
I suppose. In any case, it's not possible for the killer to have stood here in that way. Because there was a very real stage set up in this spot at the time.
Yeesh, I told you, I got it. Do you feel the need to explain everything?
Oh, I love it. They're going for each other's throats. That's so good.
Yes, well, in any case, we still need to resolve this unusual situation.
Isn't it obvious? The killer was on top of the stage, naturally. Right, Miss Oldbag? Oh, yes! I remember now. The killer was standing on top of the stage! See? Now, let me update the info in the simulation.
Wait. Hang on a second. I just thought of something. Hi, Lang, baby boy, I'll get to you in just a moment. That means that we had the bullets backwards. That means we had the shots backwards. If he was standing from an elevated position, then there's no way that it entered through his abdomen and exited through his shoulder. It must be the other way around. It went through his shoulder and came out through his abdomen. So, does that mean his back was facing him? Something about this doesn't... Yeah, I feel like Oliver must have been shot from behind. That's the only way that could have worked with the bullet configuration and everything. So Oliver had his back turned to the shooter, so again, Oldbag is lying. They weren't face to face. But let's let Lang do his thing.
Well, what have we here? A bunch of hooligans running amok, I see.
Hello, Lang. Hello.
Agent Lang, how nice of you to join us. Well, I can't have you going around messing up my crime scenes. Agent Lang, we've discovered that the real scene of the murder is here, the stadium. Oh, I see. Thanks. For what? I'm just trying to show you my appreciation for all the time you saved me. Who knew that such a strange little toy could recreate a crime scene like that?
Little thief is not a toy!
Hey, you two!
Sir!
And there you have it. You see? Big boys like me don't need silly toys, little girl. Now this is a recreation. So what? Do you still intend to assert that Officer Meekins is the killer? Of course. Even knowing that the crime took place here doesn't let him off the hook.
How so?
This is the real scene of the crime. Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. That's the truth your little recreation showed.
How far will you go to accuse Officer Meekins of the crime?
He's the most likely suspect we've got, especially given the situation with his gun.
Well, even if he is the killer, at least my recreation was on the mark.
You see? Thank you for understanding, my little crow girl.
I'm not some common crow! I'm the Yatagarasu, the Raven of Legend!
Unfortunately, your conclusion has yet to be tested, so let's see how well it will hold up. Alright, so this is the real scene of the crime. Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage. When the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. Entered his abdomen and exited through his shoulder. Okay. Then how do you explain how the bullet traveled?
Objection!
Objection!
I'm terribly sorry, Agent Lang. I should have warned you that our recreation is incomplete. You cut in quite unexpectedly, after all. What's that supposed to mean? You said that the victim was shot by the killer from up above, correct? I hate to break it to you, but that's not possible.
Huh? Why not?
Recall Mr. Deacon's body, specifically where the gunshot wounds were located.
Actually, I didn't get that good of a look.
Well then. The bullet entered Mr. Deacon in his abdominal region and exited his right shoulder.
No! We had it backwards! We had it backwards! It was Deacon that was on stage! It was Deacon that was on stage! Because now they've confirmed that it came in through his abdominal and exited through his shoulder. So it was flip-flop. Deacon was the one on stage, and the killer shot him from below.
This is more consistent with an angled shot from beneath the victim.
Then,
Yes, our recreation had the victim being shot at an angle from above.
a clear contradiction!
You discounting your own conclusions? No, this one point is the only flaw. This was the mistaken parameter in our recreation.
Their locations were flip-flopped!
Yes, the location of the killer and the victim were wrong.
Oh, I get it. I see what you're trying to say.
I believe the killer and the victim were standing opposite to what we initially thought. It was the victim who was on top of the stage as he was being shot by the killer!
I feel like you're in your element with investigation games like this. Well, I've also watched a whole crap ton of murder mysteries, so I'm getting better at spotting stuff like this. I'm getting better at piecing it all together. That's why I really want to find more murder mystery games to play, like Ace Attorney and Danganronpa. I want to find more games like this so that I can continue to put my deductive reasoning to the test.
If this is what happened, it would also explain the positioning of the gunshot wounds.
But then, what about the footprints?
Since footprints don't lie,
Much like hips.
we can assume then that the killer also wore a costume.
Okay, I'll try using that data instead.
Judging by the fact that both the killer and the victim were wearing costumes, I'd say it was a killing between the two kidnappers. That would be the most natural conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Agent Lang?
Well done, Mr. Prosecutor.
But that alone doesn't clear Officer Meekins of the crime. Another bit of proof.
I ask that you take another good look at the tire marks over there. The 3 marks are indicative of the blue Badger mobile. That story Officer Meekins told about that shop on wheels getting stolen was just a lie. He drove the blue Badger mobile here and committed the murder. Then he used the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild Wild West area.
You believe he moved the body with the car?
That's right. It was Officer Meekins himself who pointed us to the way he did it.
The 3 tire tread marks are very telling indeed. However, is the blue Badger-mobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern?
It is not. We have a pink Badger-mobile just right over here. All right, 3 marks are indicative of the Blue Badgermobile. That story Officer Meekins told. He drove the Blue Badgermobile here, committed the murder, then used the car to move the body to the garage. I was hoping we could present the pink Badgermobile, but... You know what, let's just, If it was... Wait, if the Blue Badgermobile was used to move the body, then there would be blood on it, right? I mean, even if the costume absorbed most of the blood, there would still be some traces of blood on the thing, you would think, right? You know what, let's go with it. Objection!
Objection!
Sorry, Agent Lang, but that's an impossible tale.
And why is that?
Those tire marks could not have been left by Officer Meekins' Blue Badgermobile. One look at the car would have told you so. What proves that the Blue Badgermobile never went to the stadium?
There were no tire tracks! There were no tire tracks! We would have found tire tracks!
Take that!
Take a good look at the tires. There is not a single dollop of mud to be found on it. If this car had come to the backstage area and left those tire tracks, then the lack of mud on these tires stands out as very peculiar indeed.
Then how do you explain the tire tracks, genius?
Hey, I got it! What about Miss Oldbag's pink Badgermobile? Don't be ridiculous! I was sleeping the entire time in the second-tier seats!
Indeed. I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. However, there is yet one more roving store, as I recall.
Oh! You mean the Proto-Badger!
That's right. There was one more parking space inside that garage. And it proves the existence of a Proto-Badgermobile. Agent Lang, I suggest you find this Proto-Badgermobile post-haste. There must still be some sort of incriminating evidence in it.
Hey, did you hear something?
Who?
Oh.
Are you alright?
Well, this is something. Looks like we found our kidnapping victim. Where were you all this time? I was with kidnappers.
He was in the room next to the one I was held in?
Ran away using underground and got lost. The kidnappers.
What is it? I can't understand what you're trying to say!
The kidnappers escaped wearing costumes.
Did you see the faces of your kidnappers?
No, I didn't see their faces. One was a woman.
A woman?
Quite an important piece of testimony.
Hey! What are you guys doing? Stop standing there and get your cops on this already!
I'll even let you guys have what the kid said just now. Consider it a gift. Now, are you gonna get out of my crime scene? Or am I going to have to get rough? Again?
You're nothing but a big bully! Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go!
Oh, no. Not you. You're a very important witness for my case. I'm not about to let you get away that easily.
Don't count on me to testify, because I won't. Not for you. And that's right! I won't either! You hear me, you young whippersnapper?
Hey, calm down. There's no need for all this hostility. I just want to take a statement from each of you. I'm not going to rough either of you up, I give you my word. Come now, fair maidens. What do you say? Will you cooperate?
I'll cooperate with you, sir. I'm sorry, what were we talking about? Excuse me. Fair maidens? Oh my, you little rascal. You sure know the way into a woman's heart.
Langji says, the passage of time has been a fleeting moment, and a lady is young forever.
Oh, shit! He's laying it on so thick right now!
Trying to outdo my edgy poo with your fancy schmancy sayings. Let's get this over with. But so we're clear, I'm only interested in giving you my statement.
Oh, sure. Just as soon as Mr. Prosecutor leaves us be.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Yeah, he's a smoothie, all right. He's a smoothie, all right. Damn, he is smooth. He is smooth, and I like it. Okay, well, we've found somebody else to simp over. It's not just Edgeworth. I officially count me a Lang fangirl now. Well, we will see more of Agent Lang next time. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for tonight. Give my voice a break. The next stream is going to be tomorrow night. The spooky streams return with Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. This is a GameCube game from back in the day that I have always wanted to check out, and now I have the opportunity to, so be sure and tune in for some insanity, maybe. We'll see. Also, later this week, we got Alan Wake as well, and a bunch more spooky games coming up this month, so be sure and tune in. The full schedule will be posted tomorrow, probably afternoon. And, stick around for that. But we're gonna go ahead and call it here for tonight, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you had fun. Until next time, this is Super Geek Girl signing off. Stay super. And I will see you guys on Monday.
Bye!
You know me, the fighting freak Knuckles, and we're at Pumpkin Hill. You ready? I ain't gon' let it get to me, I'm just gon' creep. Down in Pumpkin Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I'm gonna hold my head, cause I have no fear. This probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. Our ghost tried to approach me and got leery. Ask him a question and he vanished in a second. I'm walking through valleys, crying pumpkins in the alley. Didn't seem happy, but they sure tried to get me. Had to back them up with a fist metal crack 'em. I'm hearing someone saying, you a chicken, don't be scared. It had to be the wind, cause nobody wasn't there. I searched and I searched as I climbed up the wall. And then I started to fly, I went in deeper. Let it get to me, I'm just gon' creep. Down Pumpkin Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I gotta hold my head, I have no fear. It probably seemed crazy, a graveyard theory.